the past 2 or 3 months out at the training school, we started talking to the training school students about the myth of Icarus. Does anybody know about the myth of Icarus? The myth of Icarus talks about greed and about Icarus got greedy with the idea that he could fly. So we were kind of excited to start talking about the myth of Icarus and then start talking about that through our images. So we are going to be doing some light drawing today, which a bunch of you people have done. But what do we need to have in light drawing in order to have successful photography in terms of shutter speed? Do we need to have a short shutter speed?
You have to have a long, slow shutter speed.
Long, slow shutter speed. So if we have a long, slow shutter speed in a dark room, we're now able to create images that incorporate not just the light that's around us at any given time, but we can do more painting with light. We are also excited to now be using stencils in our teaching. And so behind me we have stencils, our cardboard stencils with wings. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to use a model. And Manuela said that she was interested in being a model. So we're going to have Manuela stand right about here. And we're going to need somebody on off-camera flash. We're going to need a photographer. And then we're going to need somebody to do some drawing with the light, painting with the light behind the stencil. Do we have people who want to do those different things?
I have flash.
Okay, you got flash. And you got what?
I wanted to take the pictures.
And what do you want to do?
There's only one thing left.
Okay, so why don't you start this, Cassie? Why don't you start this? We can always trade.
Okay.
And Manuela, what you can expect is that if you're standing here, the camera is going to click. The exposure button is going to be pressed. When we hear that, Aaron is going to come up. And Aaron, what are you going to do? So let's demonstrate on me. So you're going to see a flash like that. And then your part is still important to stay here. And then Cassie, behind us, is going to be filling in.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no problem. Cassie's going to be filling in the stencil like this. So she's going to be tracing.
Wait, I was going to say if I fold it.
And then once you get here, you turn it off. And you step over here, turn it back on. And you're going to trace all throughout here like this. Okay. And what we hope to get when we do this is a really great image of Manuela as we know her, and then the wings on her as we don't know her. So we'll see how that all goes.
Wait, how fast do I have to?
Well, when we say a long shutter speed, does anybody have a guess from the other light drawing exercises that we've done about how long we think that shutter speed is going to be?
10 seconds?
What's that?
10 seconds?
10 seconds or more. Yeah, we're probably going to go for about 15 or 20 seconds. So from the time we hear the shutter click, Aaron should be done in probably 5 seconds. And that should give you about 7 or so seconds on each side if we have it at 20 seconds. So you could even try to count, but we'll try it for the first time and see how. So now what we're going to do is the lights are going to go out. Justin's going to count to 3, and he's going to say go. And then Aaron's going to flash Manuela 3 times, and then he's going to flash Manuela 4 times, and then I'm going to say go to Cassie, and she's going to draw the wings.
Cool.
Okay, let's do it.
1, 2, 3, go.
Good. Cassie, go. Good. Good. And down bottom 2.
Did I do it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that
was so
good.
Oh, yes! Nice job, everybody. Jesus.
Hey.
That looks good.
It does.
Let's do a few more.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, go.
And go, Cassie.
I like that one a lot.
Oh yeah.
I have photographic memory where everything is on your camera.
Manuela, do you think the story of Icarus makes sense in today's world?
I do think that that story makes sense in today's world. You should always have limits in your life, and when you are not aware that you have to have limits, you will eventually fall and realize that you indeed do need limits, that you should not let greed lead your life because it goes wrong. Limits are not always good. I mean, if somebody tells you that you can't achieve something because you're limited in skills or something like that, I don't agree to that, and there should not be limits. Achieve your dreams, but there should be limits as to, like, let's say your dream is to be a great actress. You can get to that point of being a great actress and maybe achieving fame, but you need to know how to control that fame and not let it get to your head, and have limits and boundaries set for yourself. If not, you're going to get to a point where you're just going to go downfall and it's all going to go very wrong. That would be sort of my example.